Welcome back. Our book series has been offering positive, uplifting, and real stories for 3 decades. Amy is joining us now to share more on what's planned to celebrate 30 years of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series. Hey, Amy, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, well, thanks so much for having me on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're really excited. 30 years since the first book came out, and that was a little book that nobody even wanted to publish, and then it sold something like 1 million copies in the first year and a half and became a publishing industry sensation.
Yes.
Looks like you have 1 million copies on your shelf right there.
I'm so tired. I've been doing this for more than 15 years, and I've put out about 195 new titles in the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, and I keep coming up with new and different topics that I find fascinating and that our readers seem to find fascinating too.
Yeah, for sure. Amy, maybe you could shed some light on 5 things that we didn't know about Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Oh, yeah. Nobody really knows about us. They'll say something like, "Oh, I've read your books." And I'm thinking, no, you did not read more than 300 books because we have more than 300 titles still in print. And we get thousands of submissions for each book. We get thousands of submissions and we pick 101 to go in each book. Another thing people might not know about us is that we have a line of dog food and cat food, really premium food.
Wow.
We also, believe it or not, our biggest business is our entertainment business. We're one of those free streaming services where you can watch movies and TV shows for free on Crackle and Popcorn Flicks and even the Chicken Soup for the Soul channel. And then another thing people don't know about us, this is really surprising, and this is only in the past year, is we own Redbox, those red kiosks you see outside big retailers. Yeah, we're the people who rent you those DVDs for $2.25 a night.
No
I
kidding.
had no idea.
No kidding.
Yeah.
The Chicken
Yeah,
Soup Empire.
I know. But you know what? I just focus on the books.
Yes, sure.
And those books have taught me and our readers so much about what works and what doesn't work to make you have, a happier, more productive life.
Yeah, certainly. And that kind of leads me into my next question, which is how do you suggest we stay positive in these uncertain times?
So I think there are 2 primary keys to happiness. I mean, I have a list of 10, but the 2 most important are gratitude and forgiveness. So gratitude means really being aware of the blessings in your life, even to the point that if you're not feeling it, you might want to write down 3 things each night that made you happy during the day. And if you do that for a month, you'll have 90 things that you've written down. It will really refocus you on what's good in your life. And then forgiveness is so liberating. And it doesn't mean that you've said to that person, "Oh, it was okay what you did." Forgiveness just means that you've decided not to keep reliving the negative emotions associated with whatever that hurt was that happened to you. So those are the 2 things that I think will help us the most to navigate life and keep us happy and upbeat. Even when we feel like things are just out of our control, the good thing is at least you can control your own reactions to things.
Yeah, those are certainly some great tips. And we would be remiss if we didn't ask you about how you are celebrating turning 30. Chicken Soup for the Soul's 30th anniversary.
Me. Wish I was turning 30.
Yeah. Me too.
We have a new book out. We took the original Chicken Soup for the Soul book, that publishing industry sensation, and we've added 30 new stories to it that we've sourced into it in the last 10 years. So we've got these 30 bonus stories from today's thought leaders, people you've heard of like Deborah Norville, Joan London, the author Brad Meltzer, Rabbi Steve Lader, who's a famous best-selling self-help author. 30 people who we think are very influential today, on top of the stories that you loved from the original Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Wow, that is amazing.
That's crazy.
Well, thank you, Amy, again for joining us and letting us know that there is that 30th anniversary book out there. Can't wait to grab a copy. So thanks for your time today.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, Bo, I mean, can you believe over 300? I think I had one of the original books in that series.
I remember, I remember that, like just as a kid, that coming out. Like, when are we going to have like our 30th anniversary of doing Bo and Jason stuff?
I know. I can't wait for that.
We need to publish a book first.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to see what would be in that book.